Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope you all have had an amazing Tuesday. Thank you so much for jumping on and taking the time out of your busy lives to share your Tuesday evening with us. Tonight's just an information session about our incredible healthy living community and 30-day program that's attached to the Arbonne Opportunity. So tonight, Meg and I will share a little bit about our experiences with the program and a little bit about our backgrounds as well. And it's really just an information session so that you guys can make a decision about how this program could be beneficial to you. So you might have tried some of the amazing nutrition range before. Some of you might have participated in the community before, and some of you might not have heard any of this information either. So if you do have any questions, feel free to, oh, thanks. I'll just mute everyone. I'm not fine. All right, so we'll keep going. All right, Meg, you just might need to share your screen when we get up to that point, or switch the host back to me. Thanks for your patience, guys. So where was I? If you do have any questions, feel free to pop them into the chat function, and we'll do our best to answer those as we go along. We've also got a special offer for you guys who've jumped on to tonight's call as well. So we'll go through that at the end. But what I'm going to do is hand over to Meg again, and she's going to kick us off, share her story, and get us started with a little bit of information about the program. I'll just share my screen with you guys as well. So just give me a thumbs up if you guys can see that. Yep, amazing, thank you. Alrighty, I'll mute Meg and throw over to you.
Can you hear me all okay? Can you hear me? Matt, can you hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, amazing. Hi guys, my name's Meg. I just want to apologize quickly. I'm currently on night shift for my job, midwifery, and I am like all over the shop. I don't even know what time it is, what day it is, so I'm sorry. Completely barefaced and struggling, but we're here, and it just shows that literally anyone can do this business. It's just amazing. And also how important it is to keep a healthy diet when your body is like thrown out. That's like been the most important thing to me. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. As I just said, I'm currently working full-time as a midwife alongside running my Arbonne business. And my journey with health and wellness began when I was first born. I actually had heaps of really bad allergies. Not that I was aware, but apparently I used to cry 24 hours a day, which I think is an exaggeration. But a lot of hours in the day due to stomach pain. And as I grew up, my parents thought that I grew out of these allergies. But it was actually reconfirmed when I was in year 12. I was feeling quite lethargic, low energy. So we had this really specialized blood test, and it confirmed that I am allergic to gluten and dairy. So in 2014, I eliminated these foods from my diet, and since then have been on a journey to becoming more knowledgeable in alternative foods and getting education on that as well. Having said that though, I am definitely no expert and not a professional. So just a side note, like if you have any medical conditions or anything, definitely consult your specialist before that. Danny and I just are speaking from personal experience. So in 2017, I was introduced to Arbonne and its incredible range of gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, soy-free, whey-free, refined, sugar-free, everything except goodness-free nutrition range, as well as the Healthy Living program, which we'll be touching on today. And obviously there is the Arbonne has an incredible range of skincare, makeup, and nutrition products. So we're just focusing on nutrition today, and I'll touch base on the business a little bit later because that probably is the best product that we have to offer. So, Danny, do you mind just going to the next slide? I'm trying to split screen of my little notes. Amazing. So pretty much simply put, the idea of the Healthy Living Program is to alkalize, detoxify and cleanse our body, focusing on our elimination organs, which in turn ensures optimal function of our body, resulting in overall health and well-being, which is just amazing. So some benefits that people experience include deeper sleep, increased energy and vitality, and a clearer mind. And that's just a small amount of a massive list. The benefits that I've personally discovered from this program is truly incredible, and it's what's made my Arbonne business so life-changing and my life so life-changing as well. And it's awesome that the principles that we learn in the program is what can help this become a way of life rather than just a program, if that makes sense. So in summary, the concepts of the Healthy Living Program are focusing on eliminating whole foods, avoiding inflammatory foods, and helping the organs of elimination. The 5 key principles are eating clean, increasing your nutrient intake, eliminating acidic, allergenic, and addictive foods, balancing your blood sugar, and supporting elimination organs to support your overall healthy living and wellness. Hi, Bailey. Oh, how gorgeous. So I just wanted to mention that we know that giving up multiple things at a time, such as wine, cheese, chocolate, and coffee, say all at once, can be quite overwhelming. So we do recommend eliminating inflammatory foods such as gluten, dairy, caffeine, and sugar. But if you feel as though you can't eliminate everything all at once, please don't feel like this program isn't for you. Even if you just eliminated one inflammatory food group at a time, you're still going to get incredible results. So it is designed to fit into your life and to be manageable. So it's not a one size fits all. It's literally personalized, and it's so incredible at that. Is this you? Oh, is this you or me, Danny? The next one. I think it's me. Okay, so the Healthy Living Program, how it's run, it's through a private Facebook group, which is just amazing. So it runs every calendar month. So the next one will be, oh my gosh, May, which is just crazy to think about. But on this Healthy Living community group on the Facebook, hi, Bailey. You are provided with recipes, meal plans, shopping lists, just pretty much everything to help you utilize the Arbonne nutrition products and implement it into your life without being overwhelming, if that makes sense. So literally when you say to the everyday person, eliminate gluten and dairy from your diet, they get so confused and they just don't know where to start. And I know that from personal experience, when I was eliminating gluten and dairy back in 2014, I just had like soy milk and gluten-free bread, which I now know is not the most sustainable thing ever. So it's just perfect. That is exactly what the Healthy Living Program is for. So there's a whole week of education at the start of the program, which is awesome, and that's all run through the Facebook group as well. And then the clean eating component begins on the 8th of every month. So pretty much the whole community is just a community of empowerment to help people utilize the Arbonne nutrition range and eliminate inflammatory food groups. It's just amazing. And the philosophy behind the community is actually what stood out to me most. It's pretty much a toolkit for your body to recognize what is and isn't working for you. So it's so much more than just like clearing up your skin or losing that little bit of extra weight. It's a choice and empowerment for yourselves to see the difference in how you feel and therefore be able to make informed decisions in the future and beyond the program. So how cool. I just find it amazing that we focus on optimizing our physical health so that we can change our entire life. Like, how amazing. And also just like, it's so funny, but I would never have gone like barefaced on even just in public. So right now it's just because the Healthy Living Program changes your entire skin as well. Like, it's just incredible from the inside and out. It's amazing. On to you, Danny.
Thanks, Meg. I love listening to your story and hearing everyone's different perspectives on the program as well. So my name is Danny, and my story is a little bit different to Meg's in terms of my health and wellness journey, but I'm 29 years old. Alongside my Arbonne business, I work full-time in occupational rehab. I've always had a passion for health and wellness and fitness, but previously, going back quite a few years, I did go through a period where I adopted some pretty unhealthy habits in terms of my eating and even my exercise, which unfortunately had stemmed from having quite a poor body image, some challenges with my mental health off the back of an unhealthy relationship. So I was in a position where my self-worth was quite attached to the way that I looked, and in particular my weight, which at the time was in a perfectly healthy weight range. And so I just became fixated on reaching this unrealistic body type and, did some non-sustainable things like, avoiding eating at certain periods of time and over-exercising. And yeah, just really not a healthy path to go down. So I'm really grateful for this incredible business and in particular the Healthy Living program as well, because it's just completely transformed my mindset, my self-worth, and also my relationship to healthy eating as well. So I just really want to give back now and share that with other people as well. I know I'm not the only one who goes through these challenges with body image and adopting a healthy lifestyle that is sustainable. So now I follow the principles of the program 80% of the time, so 80-20, and then aim to do the program in full quite strictly 2 or 3 times a year, just for that reset. So I'll just move on to the next slide. And I think it's, Meg's touched on what makes this program, what sets it apart and what makes it so great. But I think it's important that we also point out and make it really clear what this program is not about. So, healthy living, it's about finding sustainable lifestyle choices and not making radical or unrealistic and unsustainable changes. So you want to think about, how this is going to fit into your schedule, your interests, and how it's going to work for yourself and your family. It's by all means not a quick fix or a rapid weight loss program. And this always makes me laugh. It reminds me of this scene in The Devil Wears Prada where the model says, I'm doing this fantastic diet, so I don't eat anything. And when I feel like I'm about to faint, I eat a cube of cheese. And it's just, it's funny, but it's actually, I think, so many of us have put in the chat function a yes if you have tried a rapid weight loss or something that's really unsustainable before. I think, it's more common than we realize. And what happens is we just revert back to, we can't sustain that. And we just revert back to how we were before trying it as well. So I guess further to that, it's, this program is not about cutting out everything you love, or on the other scale of that, pushing your body to unhealthy limits. It's about finding a balance between, healthy, good nutrition, whole foods, but also looking at the emotional and motivational aspects of your life as well. And that's what's so fantastic is that this program is really holistic. There's a whole week of education which provides you with all of this information and all the tools that you need to be able to carry out the principles beyond the 30 days as well. Dr. Tanda Cook, who is a naturopath and qualified medical practitioner, she actually recommends doing this program for 90 days to optimize the benefits of it. But obviously we understand that starting out for the first time, even 30 days can seem like a long time. But the idea is that it's, subtly making these sustainable changes in your life. So in terms of the products and our nutrition range, Meg's touched on already a few of the key aspects that set us apart in the marketplace. There's obviously loads of nutrition products out there. So we think it's important that you do know what makes these products so fantastic. So as you can see up on the screen, they're all vegan certified, gluten-free. They're free from any genetically modified ingredients, free from any artificial flavours, sweeteners, colours, dyes, which is really good as well, and no preservatives. So a lot of things that you buy in retail, they need to have a 5 to 7 year shelf life, which means that there's sometimes some nasty, preservatives and synthetic ingredients that are put into the product to give it that shelf life. So our ones, they don't need to have that because they go straight from the manufacturer to you. So cuts out all of that. They're all kosher certified as well. But what's great about, in particular, the nutrition range is that all of the products are designed to work together, and they really complement each other. What they're designed to do is supplement, you're eating of whole, clean foods. And what they do is actually optimize the way that our elimination organs work. So a big part of this program and what it's all about is eliminating toxins. So Meg's touched on some of the inflammatory foods and ingredients that we want to avoid when we're doing the program. The supplements in the nutrition range will promote and, I guess, assist those organs to do their job so that we are eliminating those things. So these organs are the skin through sweat, the GI tract and the liver through the feces, and the kidney through urine, and also the lungs through our breathing as well. So the only other thing I think is really important to point out in terms of the products and that side of things is that the ingredients are sourced, so they're really high quality ingredients that are sourced from all around the globe, which is unlike anything else that you're just going to go and buy off the shelf. Gluten-free, dairy-free, what else didn't I mention? Soy-free, whey-free. So obviously never tested on animals, which is a big one as well. And more importantly, or importantly, just as importantly, they taste amazing as well. I'll scroll down. So this is a few of the little bits and pieces that Meg and I have created while, going about our day-to-day lives and implementing these principles. So all of the stuff you can see is vegan. It's free from dairy, gluten, refined sugar, and tastes amazing. Obviously looks fantastic. But important to point out as well that throughout the program, you're provided with all of your meal plans, all of your recipes. I know for me, one of the things I don't enjoy is thinking about what to make for dinner. And I know that comes up a lot for people who are busy. We're all busy. So just having that plan and learning some new meals and healthy recipes as well is something that's great. But what we'll do now is just share a little bit of information about our favourite products. So I'm going to bring Matt on to, if you're okay to just share a little bit about a couple of your favourite products with us.
Cool. Hi, Danny. Hey, Meg. Thanks for letting me interrupt your amazing presentation. I promise I'll take up 1 minute. So my favourite product would have to be the meal replacement sachets. Now, some of you may not be aware the meal replacement actually comes in a box of 10 sachets in the chocolate and vanilla, which are awesome. When I first started, not a huge shake person, it took me a little while. I knew it was good for me, so I persisted. Mixed a couple of bits of frozen fruit and stuff in just to get that, pina colada taste with the vanilla without the alcohol. And then what I've found is the sachets, the convenience of it, being a police officer, not knowing when I'm going to get stuck out on the road at a collision or something similar to that. And, usually when you're stuck somewhere, someone runs around and goes, all right, let's do a Macca's run or something like that. So having that in my kit bag, the convenience of having it in my kit bag, not meaning that I have to skip a meal. Same with night shift, which Meg's probably about to find out real quick. Welcome to night shift, Meg. That it's also great to have overnight as well. So you don't have a big heavy meal. If you just need something to keep you going, the ease of having a sachet and quickly mixing it on the spot means that you don't have to go and find a meal. You don't have to get something, some takeaway, and that sort of thing. So I really love the meal replacement sachets and just the convenience of having them, you know, in your bag at work or in your handbag for the females. You know, so that's my favourite product. So can definitely say if you're not aware, make sure you check out the meal replacement sachets. It's a must-have, and it was hard for me to narrow it down to one favourite product.
Always is tricky to narrow it down to one. Thanks so much, Matt. That's such a great idea and such a great tip to use those sachets, the individual sachets. I'm out on the road quite a bit, so I'll definitely take that on board. I use the protein bars for that reason, as something that I can just go to. I don't have to stop and get something unhealthy when I am out on the road all day. So that's awesome. And side note, I do not know how you guys managed to get through night shifts. That's hats off to you. Incredible. So I think my favourite product at the moment would have to be the greens balance. So in terms of, I guess, what that is, it's a blend of different fruits and vegetables extracts. It's in a powder. So it's got over 30 different fruits and vegetables. So really high in antioxidants, all your vitamins and minerals as well. So it's great every day to boost that, but it's also great if you know that you're perhaps not getting quite enough of your fruit and vegetable intake, which I know quite a lot of us, you know, generally speaking, struggle to actually meet those daily recommendations. So my immune system used to be really, really bad. I used to get sick quite easily after a late night out or a big week at work, or even just being under stress. So now I have the greens every day. I mix it in with a beef stick, so it tastes great. And I've also started adding in the digestion sachets with that as well in the morning. And yeah, my health has improved so much. I actually don't remember the last time I had a cold. I felt a sore throat coming on the other day and it just disappeared, which is amazing. So I will throw to you, Meg, to share yours, and anyone who wants to pop in the chat function, let us know your favourite product as well.
So I tried not to think about it, but and then just think what pops up on the spot, and then I'm like, maybe that's truly my favorite product, because genuinely everything is so amazing. But so listening to you guys, I was like, oh gosh, I can only narrow it down to 3. So my favorites are the herbal tea, which I fell in love with, well, from the beginning, but extra in love with last night on night duty, because I had about 4, because they're just so delicious and it's so beneficial as well. I know that there's some absolute legends on here that are gastrointestinal nurses, and they'll definitely know way more about how beneficial it is. But it pretty much, I think it just kickstarts your digestion as well. So as well as being a herbal tea, it is helping to detox the body as well. How nice. And I love, someone just popped in the chat, I love fizz sticks, seriously, which also I fell in love with last night as well. I mix the citrus fizz and the hydration stick in one drink bottle, and it's just delicious. It just is tropical and citrus all in one, and it's just so amazing. And I have one of those at least 1 per day. And actually I love it. I don't know if you guys know what Spartone is, but it's just like an iron supplement, and I sometimes take that. But I love mixing the fizz with things like that. Like I just could not live without it. Seriously, it's amazing. So Danny, do you mind scrolling to the next slide for me? Okay, amazing. So this is just a snapshot of the Arbonne special value packs. So this is, you can speak to your consultant that invited you on here today, just to explain the pretty much what is the entry requirement. But if it's your first month, we recommend getting a special value pack. They come in meal replacement and protein, so you can choose which one you want and what flavors of everything that you want, and you can see on the screen pretty much what's in each pack. But what Danny and I wanted to do was just break down the cost of the program. So the actual Healthy Living community is free with the purchase of an ASVP, which I think is just mind-blowing considering how much people pay for like meal plans from personal trainers and things like that. Like, I think it's just incredible. So if you look at the prices, you can obviously get different discounts. So the retail value for the pack is $525.50. Preferred clients get 40% off, which is like the VIP customer. So that comes down to $315.30. And the independent consultants who are business builders, which you can also be a consultant just for the discount because it is the best discount, get 50% off. So it comes down to $262.75. Like, it's just amazing. So when you look at that per day, for independent consultants, it's less than $9 a day for, I think that's for at least one serving. I think it's 2 servings of protein or meal replacement, 1 or 2 fizzes. Anyone can do this. Like, it's just amazing, and it's of each product. So when I looked at that, I literally was mind blown, because I know going to get a coffee or a tea or anything with almond milk, it costs like at least $5 just for a coffee. That's not even a meal. And then even the other day, I went and got a gluten-free vegan cupcake, and the cupcake itself cost $5, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I know it looks like a big chunk of money initially, but when you really break it down, it actually saves you quite a lot of money, because I know for myself, I've been more organized and prepared and don't have to buy things out on the go, which in turn saves money as well. And then I think the next slide is just the same thing, but with the meal replacement shake. So just for a little bit of comparison. And then pretty much where to from here. So thank you so much for jumping on and listening to all the information. I know it's quite a lot of information. So please, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat function, or you can reach out to your consultant that invited you on here. I'm sure they're very knowledgeable, and we all learn together. Like, it's just so fun and amazing. So like I said, the entry requirements is the Arbonne Special Value Pack. But if you're doing it in consecutive months, if it's not your first month, then just talk to your consultant. They can help you restock on your items, so you don't have to get the big pack every month if you don't want to. I do. Like, I just fly through it. Like, I just need a big pack every month, seriously. And then the dates for each Healthy Living program, it runs by the calendar month. So it closes, for example, in April. The May group will close on the 30th of April, and in May, from the 1st of May to the 7th of May will be education, and the 8th of May is when the clean eating component starts. So that's just an example. It happens every month. It's just amazing. So and then I put in enjoy, like, let's all do this together. Like, that is one of the best things. You've got a support network around you there to help you and get the results that you want. Like, it's just incredible. So the last thing I just wanted to touch on, and then Danny has a special surprise for everybody, but I just wanted to touch on the business side of Arbonne. So especially doing the Healthy Living program, people can see your results. Even just when I go to the shops, people are like, oh, you have such clear skin, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, it's Arbonne. And it just slips into conversation, and some people might notice your results from the nutrition. And I know that in terms of the everyday community, people stay awake at night because, they might have a little bit of weight to lose, or they've got acne or something like that. But people also stay awake at night because of financial concerns and how they're going to pay their bills and things like that. So that's where the business opportunity comes in. It is the most life-changing opportunity, and the income potential is just incredible. And the Healthy Living program is just one of the incredible aspects that we can leverage in our own businesses. So that is honestly, the last thing I want to say is just go and speak to your consultant about the business, because that is honestly just life-changing. And if you're doing the Healthy Living program yourself and talking about it to other people, you're already running a business, so you may as well get paid for it. So Danny, I'll just throw it over to you for your special offer.
Amazing, thank you. And just on that note, guys, as well, if you are interested in hearing some more information about the business side of things, we actually do have another Zoom information session tomorrow night at the same time, 7:30, with the gorgeous Meg and a couple of the other top leaders in our business as well. So obviously speak to your consultant if you'd like to have access to that information session as well. But obviously, you know, we've got Easter coming up, so I think May will be such a great opportunity to take part in the community for anyone who might overindulge a little bit too much during Easter. However, what I wanted to, tomorrow I was, thanks guys. It's Thursday night, the business information session. I'm getting ahead of myself already. I'm just too excited. So Thursday at 7:30. So the Healthy Living Community for May. Guys, if you're going to jump in, which we obviously highly recommend that you do, endless benefits to doing this program. If you think you've got a friend who might want to do it with you, that's always amazing for that extra accountability, and it just makes it heaps more fun. But anybody who purchases an ASVP pack for entry into the program for May, if you purchase that by Sunday, so this Sunday at 8 p.m, you'll actually go in the draw to win an additional free product. So super exciting. All you need to do is just take a screenshot of your order of your ASVP, send that to your consultant, and they'll forward that on to us, and that will be drawn at 8 o'clock on Sunday this week. So all the very best for that. We hope to see you on the Facebook page in May. Thanks again so much for sharing your evening with us tonight. I'll just double check there's no questions in the chat function.
I meant to say at the start, thanks everybody for skipping Bachelor in Paradise and enjoying your night with us.
Very committed. I love it.
Oh, good. Thanks so much, everyone.
Doesn't look like we have any questions. Maths is over. I don't have a laugh now. Oh, good. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much again. Hopefully you've got something out of this evening. Touch base if you've got any questions for us, and we will see you all again soon. Bye.
Thanks, Danny.